Back to Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for episode number 13 of the Bahrain McLaren career mode. In today's episode, we're going to start our Giro d'Italia. Well, go until the stage between Vasto and L'Aquila. So there will be, I think, 6 stages today. One, two, yep, there you go, 6 stages. If you've missed, like, if you haven't seen the career mode I did with Sunweb, I did all Grand Tours in 3 episodes. Honestly, it wasn't fun. So we'll split this Grand Tour on the 4 episode basis. Sorry. So yeah, first episode today, starting with a time trial between Bologna and San Luca, then a sprint stage between Bologna and Fucecchio, then Vinci, Orbetello, Frascati, Frascati, Terracina, and finally Cassino, San Giovanni Rotondo. It is the parcours from 20. Is this year, isn't it? I think it's this year. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's this year's parcours. Uh, there should be a mountain time trial somewhere. No, this one. Yeah, there you go, San Marino. Okay, so it is this year's time trial. Yeah. So unlike my tours with Sunweb, where I always went for the GC, this year's gonna be slightly different. You're gonna see my team for the Giro right now on your screen. We have Peyo Bilbao, Domino Caruso, Wout Poels, Hermann Pernsteiner. These are my 4 leaders, right? None of them are genuinely going to be able to like win a GC, but I could fight for the wins, for the stage wins, sorry, for the mountain classification, and let's be honest, I could easily try to reach a top 10. These are going to be my aim with these guys. Now on the sprint side, we've got Sonny Colbrelli, Phil Bauhaus, Marco Haller, and Heinrich Hausler. These guys will be there to win the point classification with Sonny Colbrelli. Like, this is my aim. I want Colbrelli to win it. I was thinking for a long time, should I bring like someone like Matej Mohoric? But to be fair, he's had already 30 race days. I don't really want like I mean I'm gonna give Sonny Colbrelli like 55 race days by the end of the race, but then he's not gonna race a lot until like the Vuelta, so it's come for him. And yeah, that's basically it for the presentation of the Giro. I hope you'll enjoy the tour. If you are, then please leave a like down below. That would really mean a lot. We're very close to 800 as I'm recording this. Again, Blackwar 20. Sorry, not Blackwar 2020. No, shut up. Um, what is it? What was the hashtag I gave? Sorry. Was it? I'm pretty sure I gave Blackwar 2021 as the hashtag, and that's shit, because that makes no sense. It looks like I'm going for like the presidential elections. But no, the objective is 2,000 subscribers by 2021. That is my aim. It used to be 1,000 by the Tour de France. It looks like I will achieve 1,000 slightly before the Tour de France. So hopefully 2,000 by 2021. That is the goal. But yeah, enough talking. Bologna San Luca, first time trial of this Giro d'Italia. Let's go. Right, and we're kicking off right already in the mix with Wout Poels starting this time trial today between Bologna and San Luca. I have completely forgotten how to do it, which is great. So I guess I learn on the road. Geez, with camera change. Okay, I still don't know who will be like my actual GC contender for the top 10. I guess it'll change like depending on race days and all that. Currently, Wout Poels could be fighting for it. If you probably saw the race day forms, sorry, the fitness peaks of my team. I've managed to do a decent job for once. I haven't like fucked up everything, which is class from me. I'll have to be honest. Wout Poels is first, but to be fair, it's not hard, in it. I'm against Marc Sarro and Alessandro Tonelli. Okay, we're gonna come back on Albert Torres. I'm wondering if I've maybe went too. Yeah, okay, I was way too quick early on with Wout Poels. Let's reduce our rhythm. We're gonna lose some time in this portion, but I mean, I don't want to like be fully gone across the line, and it's Alessandro Tonelli in first place ahead of Mattia Viel, sorry. I'm gonna go with a 60 rhythm right now because I am out of energy. Nice one. Andrew Zeitz will definitely bully me across the line. But as Wout Poels emerges from this hill, he crosses the line in a whopping first place, 17 seconds ahead of Tonelli. I lost time on the second part of the time trial. That is how shit I was. and Ilan van Wilder takes first place. Great, so now I know how not to do this time trial. All right, second chance for us now. It's now Hermann Pernsteiner, the Austrian who was one of the surprises on last year's Vuelta with the likes of Karl Friedrich Hagen as well. But yeah, very good race from Pernsteiner last season, which sees him having a place in our roster for this Giro. Rigoberto Urán has taken first place in San Luca. He is 1 second quicker than Ilnur Zakarin. Wout Poels is currently 1 minute and 6 seconds behind Urán. So yeah, definitely messed up the time trial. Someone just went in between Wout Poels and Zakarin and Urán. I can't really see who. I'm gonna guess it was Andre Van Drame, but I could be wrong. Okay, I've slightly changed my approach. I'm going to be much slower on the flat portion, and then we'll accelerate during the climb. Currently 11 seconds behind Elnor Zakarin, who's in the same second as Wout Poels, but he gained a minute on me in the second half of the time trial, which just shows how not great my time trial was. Okay, we'll just go 74 for now, because I really don't know what rhythm I should go to. Some riders finishing their time trial. Here is Nicola Vencarotti, Matteo Pellucci, Anthony Roux, former French time trial champion, I think. No? Nope, forget that. Rubio and then Hermann Pernsteiner. Okay. What is it going to be across the line for the Austrian? Hermann Pernsteiner across the line in San Luca. It's going to be obviously in the top 20. It's going to be fourth place, 25 seconds. Wow, English. 25 seconds after Rigoberto Urán. All right, third leader for us on this tour, Domino Caruso, who is, as of now, the best climber slash time trialist combo we've got on this race, at least until until Bilbao goes. I think they've got exactly well, very similar stats, if not the same, in mountain and time trial. But yeah, Caruso on the road. Kreuwijk has taken first place in San Luca. He's 1 second quicker than Rigoberto Urán. Hermann Pernsteiner is in ninth, 26 seconds behind the third of last year's Tour de France. I've just checked the start list. Some good names are here. Roglic, Dumoulin, Kreuwijk for Jumbo-Visma. Carapaz, Bernal, and Sivakov for Ineos. And then it's basically like your usual, like Nibali, Lopez, and Yates. If there's an incident, or I think I could fight for a top 5. It's not going to be the easiest task ever. Let's be honest. It's going to be quite impossible. But that's what I do. I like to always fight for impossible things. In the meantime, Caruso is soon going to cross the line in San Luca. I have maybe overused him a bit too much towards the end, which sees him losing a lot of rhythm across the line. It's still 6th position for us, 23 seconds behind Steven Kreuwijk, as our next leader will start in 11th position in Pello Bilbao. Right, Bilbao is on the way. Bilbao is on the way. He is slightly worse in time trial than Domino Caruso. I thought he was 74. He is 73. He doesn't have the same race day some race day form as Domino. So I believe that Mr. Caruso will be our highest rated, highest placed finisher today, in 6th position, virtually 23 seconds behind Kreuwijk. I think we'll finish like around 40 seconds behind the winner, which most likely will be either Egan Bernal or Carapaz or Roglic or Dumoulin. I think there's only 2 teams that have someone able to win today. Bilbao, I tried a different approach. Now that I don't need like someone in my GC leader, actually, I'm gonna try and like start slowly and do a really rapid climb. That's what I'm going for. Tom Dumoulin has taken first place in San Luca, which is not surprising. Apparently Filippo Ganna is somewhere as well, but I believe that he crumbled during the climb, which makes sense, seeing that he is not a climber. But yeah, Bilbao now overtaking Jacopo Guarnieri. Okay, maybe a bit too much as well in the climb for Peyo. He still should be able to finish rather strong. He's not going to crumble under the pressure and across the line. 9th place, 29 seconds. Well, I lost 14 seconds in the second part of the climb on Tom Dumoulin. I'd say that's quite decent. We're going to take a look at Egan Bernal's end of the time trial, 300 meters remaining for the Colombian from the Team Ineos. And it's going to be second, 1 second behind Tom Dumoulin. Are we saying that, where is he? He did gain 8 seconds on Dumoulin in the second part of the time trial. It's just scary. It just is. Enric Mas, who will be one of the people I'll be fighting for a top 10, I think, in this tour. I don't really care about Colbrelli now. We'll just wait until Primoz Roglic starts and finishes. It's currently 1-2, 1-2. Well, 1-2-3-4 for Deutschland, Netherlands, and Colombia. Can that change with this man? Can Primoz Roglic disrupt the flag continuity we had and the national? I mean, if he crosses the line in first place, which he does not, we currently have in the top 8. There's only 3 different colors of flags. Sorry, 4: white, blue, red, and yellow. That's an information you lot did not need because you can definitely see colors. And there was no purpose in this intervention, but I'm glad you liked it. Van der Poel is going to cross the line somewhere around 50th place, I believe. I don't know. But with that done, oh wow, actually 100th. Dominic Caruso is our highest finisher in 17th place. Tom Dumoulin is the first. What is rose in English? Pink. There we go. Pink jersey of this Giro d'Italia. All right, I feel like the game just simulated Bologna to Fucecchio, which is not fun because I really wanted to do it. So it's a win for Elia Viviani ahead of Ackermann, Saro, Bennett, Chimolai, Laporte, Colbrelli in 8th. Is anyone retiring? Yep, Kevin Joniet and Magnus Cort Nielsen. Sorry, you lot, that's not on me. Anyone dropped? Yep, no one from my team. Okay, well that's another. I mean, that's disappointing because I really wanted to do that race. Well, I guess we'll move to Vinci Orbitello now. All right, we're on the way for what is effectively for us the first road stage of this Giro, with the previous one being simulated by the game Chess PCM. I mean, I love that. Do I send someone in a break? No, there is genuinely no purpose in sending someone in a breakaway today. Already some attacks nonetheless, with Collioni and Julian Duval. Herman Bernsteiner at the front of the peloton can back off. So can Wout Poels. Wait, Bernsteiner is 148 down. What? Didn't Bernsteiner finish ahead of Wout Poels in the time trial? Or am I missing something? Oh, wait, what? No. Oh, he did lose time yesterday. He lost a minute. Ah, nice. Well done, Chief. Tish Benut already lost 30 seconds as well. Okay, I had seen a group at like 147, but I'd not seen the group at 113. So okay, Panchana is already getting dropped on the flats. I guess someone really wants to become the contender for the polka dot jersey, or where is the cyclamen jersey? I believe on this. Wait, is this cyclamen or Azzurra? I don't know. I think it's the blue one, isn't it? So if it's the blue one, it is the Azzurra. I think. I don't know. I don't know Italian. Sorry, and my brain does not function correctly if it's. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Great. Fucking superb intro for myself here. What's in the breakaway then? We've got Colleoni, Salomon, Julien Duval, Filozzi, Andrea Bergioli, Spreafico, Gert Tyson trying to join them, but there's another group here. The peloton does not appear to like it. I don't know. I don't know if the peloton likes it or not. I don't think it does. Anyway, 6-man group, 6-man break. I'll see you for the sprint. All right, final 15 kilometers of this stage. For the peloton, breakaway is still slightly in the lead, a lead of 30 seconds, but lead that is falling down every time, well, every second now, with Spreafico being the only rescue. Bergioli ends his work here because Marcus Bjergart and the UAE team are pacing completely crazy at the front of the peloton. To be fair, they're not even pacing this high. It's just the breakaway is dead. We're now going to use Henrik Hauslein in the sprints because I completely forgot that using him for water was not his actual role in this race. And yeah, he's out of energy. So we'll sprint with Wout Poels, then Peyo Bilbao, Marco Haller, Phil Bauhaus, and obviously Sonny Colbrelli. Tom Dumoulin is interestingly enough in my wheel, but why not? We're currently pacing with whirlpools. Some riders are getting dropped here and there, but I don't think anyone in the GC is going to get dropped. There's been a crash a few kilometers ago involving Edvald Boassenhagen and I think Stein Vandenberg, but no one retired during following the incident. Whirlpools can now accelerate with Bilbao, Halle, Bauhaus, and nearly Colbrelli in the wheel. There we go. Thank you very much, Chief. We're going to use the gels on all of them. Have Whirlpools go to the side. Who's my wheel? Trentin, Tim Merlier is. Wait, let's just pause for a second. Is Gaviria here? Because I'm seeing a lot of UAE. Where is Gaviria? Okay, he's there. Nice. I just wanted to make sure to know if the Colombian was here, to know if there was another contender I had to worry about. But we can definitely worry about him. Huge launch on the right hand side of the road for UAE Emirates. There goes Phil Bauhaus now with Sonny Colbrelli in his back wheel. Colbrelli launched his sprint maybe a bit early, and it's going to be another win for Elia Viviani. Second place will be Tim Merlier, and then Sonny Colbrelli, Matteo Trentin, Mark Sarro, Sam Bennett, Gaviria, Halvorsen, Chimolai, Edward Tuns complete the top 10. I launched my sprint way too early here, and that caused my downfall. Still a third place nonetheless for Sonny Colbrelli today. Not too bad. All right, Viviani wins. Definitely should have been fighting for second, but yeah, I launched my sprint too early with Sonny, actually with my entire train. I guess it's a lesson I'll have to learn for the next sprint stages. Out of the riders dropped, no one is important in the GC. Great. We move towards stage number 4, Orbetello Frascati, first stage for the hill riders apparently. All right, it's time for the first actual hilly stage of this race between Vinci and Orbetello. One climb to have or to get points today. The climb of Manciano. 3 points are given at the summit of the climb at kilometer 40. I don't really care about that, but we'll be looking to send someone in the breakaway in case in case it wins. I haven't figured out who I'll send as of now. Probably Hermann Pansteiner. But that is yet to be decided. It could very well be someone like Marco Haller as well. That could have a decent sprint speed. Should the breakaway fight in a sprint. We're not going to send Colbrelli at the front. All right. Marco Hausler. No, shut up. Do I send Haller or Pansteiner? I don't know. I do not know. We'll send Pansteiner. We're gonna send Hermann Pansteiner. Is just a safer card to play. I just think that it's easier to send him, especially knowing that there is a rather long climb just before. There goes the first attacks. De La Valle, Spreafico, Gampa, not Pello Bilbao, Pavel Kochetkov, Hermann Pansteiner, Zander Arme, Joe Almeida, Ignacio Filozzi. Okay. If that could be the break for today, I've got a decent shot at beating it should it win. Alright, we do have the breakaway. It is a 5-man group with Zonderam and Pavel Kochetkov, Filozzi, Spreafico, and myself. We're approaching the climb of Manciano, and you know what? Panchana might be one of the contenders for the mountain classification, so we're gonna try and at least get 3 points. I mean, I've got genuinely nothing to lose there. So there goes Hermann Panchana overtaking Filozzi from Bargiani CSF, and it's going to be an easy 5 points. Or 3 points, I don't know. Easy 3 points for Hermann Panchana. Gap of the peloton is 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Peloton led by the by Racing, but to be honest, led by absolutely no one. Okay, final 20 kilometers of this stage. The breakaway will not be a winning one, sadly for Hermann Pansteiner. The gap is now 20 seconds as 30 seconds as Cameron Meyer tries to bring everyone in at the bottom of this climb. I don't exactly know what I should do, if I'm honest. Do I work for Colbrelli? Do I work for Caruso / Bilbao? I don't know, and it's not nice not to know what to do. We're gonna have Colbrelli in the with Caruso just in case, and we're gonna pace, I guess, with rope pulls. I'm really confused as to what I should do right now. I'm rarely in that kind of situation where I don't have an actual leader. Like it's new for me. It genuinely is new for me. I'm often with like a big leader or like no one, but I don't have like I've very rarely done across 10 years of PCM a Giro or a Grand Tour where I have very average riders that could fight for the win, but they're all at the same level. I don't know if I'm making myself correctly, like if my point is like coming across correctly, but it's just weird. Israel Cycling Academy really putting a high rhythm here. I'm gonna guess Dan Martin maybe, or where are they? They can't be pacing for Nils Police. Yeah, Dan Martin. I'm gonna guess it's Dan Martin. Whirlpool's doing a solid job here towards the summit of Frascat, towards the little summit of this hill. We've dropped a group here. We've dropped a big group. We've dropped a group of over 100 riders. Decent job here by Whirlpools. If I can continue this rhythm until this next summit, that would be genuinely great. But it doesn't feel like he will. Let's have Whirlpools now in the wheel of Cold Just have him slightly regain some energy as Payable Bilbao makes his move. We're going to pace Tony Cobrelli is easily holding on with the rhythm of Bilbao, which is great. That was one of my worries, that maybe he would not be able to hold on, but apparently he does. The question is, will he be able to hold on, well, for the length of the next climb, where the rhythm will most likely be much bigger. We'll have to see that. But there goes Dominic Caruso now, as Peyo Bilbao has finished his job. Whirlpools has also finished his job. Dominic Caruso starting his sprint with Sonny Colbrelli directly in his wheel. There goes Sonny Colbrelli. Can he hold on until the line? Yeah, it's going to be an easy win. Easy W today for Sonny Colbrelli in Frascati. Second place will be for Mathieu van der Poel, most likely, or Davide Formolo. It's going to be Mathieu van der Poel, Davide Formolo. Carapaz, Trentin, Kwiatkowski, Van Baarle, Roglic, Ulissi, and all the rest of these guys. Whirlpools and Pil Bilbao will slightly get dropped, but it's nothing. I don't really mind being dropped at this point. We get the win, which was the main aim after today's stage. Perfect. And Colbrelli is today's winner. Nice, very nice win today for us with Bahrain McLaren, getting our first W on the Giro and on the Grand Tour in this sim history. Mathieu van der Poel finishes 7 seconds behind, so there is a little gap. Obviously, not enough for Colbrelli to do anything in the GC, like to, I don't know, go back to like the front of it. No, because he lost way too many seconds on the first time trial. Dominic Caruso finishes in 14th position, same time as Mathieu van der Poel. Out of the riders dropped, we've got Pavel Sivakov, Wout Poels. Yeah, that's basically it. That's genuinely it. I'm not seeing any leader in the GC. There's the likes of Sepp Kuss, Valentin Madouas are here, but they're not names that you would expect to figure well in this Giro. But yeah, with that in mind, that is not yet the point, not quite the point classification for Sonic already, but we're making a nice move back, only 6 points behind Viviani as we now head for this fifth stage between Frascati and Terracina, 140 kilometers and a sprint awaiting the peloton. Stage 5 of this Giro between Frascati and Terracina. Another stage for the sprinters. A chance for Sonny Colbrelli to grab a win today. I think it would be back to back. I haven't recorded in like 3 days. It would be back to back wins for Sonny Colbrelli. But yeah, Herman Pansteiner already at the front. We're not going to send anyone in the breakaway today because there is literally no point. Already some escapees with Gert Tyson and I don't know, Konka. Then here is Spreafico for Androni as well. We may have two riders from the Italian establishment at the front. Hector Van Hoeke and Matteo Pellucci have attacked. Interesting. Really interesting to see Matteo Pellucci attacking. Zander Arme and Lawrence Nazen are following. The same can be applied to Andrea Buglioli. That is very interesting to see Mr. Pellucci in the breakaway. You could expect him to stay in the peloton with Bardiani, as he is probably the best sprinter. Um, I mean, he's tied with De La Valle. In fact, they do have a lot of sprinters. Okay, they've got 4 guys with 70 plus. But it's an interesting move from the team wearing green and cyclamen. Peloton, though, trying to maybe seize another move. Here is Rémi Cavagna, the current mountain leader. Tom Dumoulin directly in his wheel. And yeah, let's fast forward a few, and we'll see you probably around the sprint. Okay, we have a new breakaway, and it is a very odd one. It's a 4-man group with Konka for Androni, and then Van Hoeke, Tyson, and Zander Arme for Lotto Soudal. Now, don't ask me what kind of concept that is. I wouldn't be able to tell you. It's just very weird. But wait, what was the peloton sprinting? Oh, there's points for fifth place as well. Okay, interesting. So the peloton just gained the minutes on the breakaway. But 85 kilometers remaining. We have a KOM in about 30 kilometers, which will not be competing for. So yeah, see you for the sprint. All right, 9k to go in this stage. There is one last rider in the breakaway, but sooner to be forgotten. Zander Arme is now back in the peloton, and it's a peloton led by Bahrain McLaren, who's trying to set up a sprint for Sonny Colbrelli. Herman Pensteiner also trying to go at the front of the peloton to bring water to the boys, and he will do so magnificently. Okay, we're going to use our gel because this is where things are going to get very interesting for us. Marco Halla has Hausler, Bauhaus, and Colbrelli in his wheel. The train for Gaviria comes back on the road on the left-hand side of it. On the right, you've got Viviani, bang in the middle. You have Baron McLaren. Here goes Heinrich Hausler with Bauhaus and Colbrelli in his wheel. A good start of the sprint for the Australian champion. Bauhaus maybe launching a tad early. Here goes Tony Colbrelli. I think it's too early. It is too early. It is way too early. It's an easy W today for Elia Viviani ahead of Pascal Ackermann and Davide Cimolai, who brings them very nice third place for Israel Startup Nation. Matteo Trentin, Gaviria, Colbrelli, Tim Merlier, Damien Caruso, Edwartons, and Mark Saro complete today's top 10. I have played very badly. Alright, Viviani bags the win. No changes whatsoever in the GC. I sprinted badly. That's the only experience I could extract from today's race, which was a shit show for us. Final stage of today's episode. It is the first actually tough stage for some people in this peloton between Cassino and San Giovanni Rotondo. 232 kilometers, a very long stage that awaits the riders today. A stage that will try and end win potentially with Damiano Caruso or Peyo Bilbao. We're going to take the same riders that I said were going to be my, in quotation mark, leaders for this race. We'll send someone in the breakaway. We're going to send Herman Pansteiner. In the actually, do we? No, we're not. We're not going to send anyone in the breakaway. No, we are. I just wished I had someone a bit worse than Pansteiner, like a 72 mountain. That would be nice. We're going to send Marco Haller. We're gonna send Pansteiner. I'm already 7 minutes down. I'm gonna be allowed to be in the break. Fuck it. I'm extremely indecisive. I really am, and I'm sorry about that. So Nico already can stop pacing. There goes Herman Pansteiner. Is anyone going to follow me? Hopefully yes, because I'm not gonna go on a 200-kilometer solo mission. There we go. There goes even Van Wilder and Zander Arme. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have a lot of Belgians in the group. Here goes Filozzi, followed by Vitaly Pronsky, Josip Rumac, the Croatian champion of Androni Giocattoli, and Julien Duval for Rage de la Mondiale. Peloton looks keen to let these guys go. which is absolutely perfect for us. Right, and with 30 kilometers to go, the group cohesion has now absolutely exploded. There is genuinely nothing that could pull the breakaway back together, especially now that we're about to start the climb of the Coppa Casarinelle. I'm going to make my well train, if you can qualify it as one. Sorry, we're gonna have Wout Poels, Bilbao Caruso. Just for the sake of it, we'll have Sonny Colbrelli in the wheel of Dominic Caruso. Not that I think he'll do anything good for us, but maybe if we're lucky, he can hold on. Like if the rhythm isn't that high. Also, wow, mate, can you stop being dropped just on pure pace? Thank you very much. I'd love that. Penchana trying to come back on Zander Almeida at the front. Gap is 50 seconds in the breakaway's favor, but yeah, it's not gonna hold on at all for us, especially with this rhythm of the peloton. Like Gaviria has been completely crazy since this climb started, and it's just been a few kilometers. He's making Wout struggle. Do you understand how nuts that is? Right, Wout is being put under pressure by Fernando Gaviria in a climb. Everything about this sentence is wrong. Like that's not the thing that should happen. And Gaviria is going to catch the breakaways. Only one guy remaining at the front. The Croatian champion of Androni Jucatoli, which is Josip Rumac. Well, you know what? Punchsteiner could actually be a great help here. Thank you, Herman. We're now going to use you for the climb. All right, 7 cancel the summit. I have a sort of a dilemma. Now I'll explain myself. I think if I maintain a steady rhythm, like for example, not what I'm currently doing with Whirlpools, Sunny could easily reach the summit. But if I do that, then the other riders will probably be able to reach the summit. And by other riders, I mean like the Matteo Trentins, the Caleb Ewans, the Gavirias. Well, actually, maybe no. Gaviria did pace like an absolute moron for 17 kilometers. Well, I need to make sure that because this race is actually this climb is actually much longer than I thought it was. There's still 15k to go, and I've nearly destroyed Wout Poels already. But yeah, I don't know if I should destroy everyone and by the same process destroy Colbrelli or not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to need. Okay, who just attacked? Formolo and Diego Lisi, the two riders from UAE Emirates, trying to seize up a move. I don't know if it's just for the mountain classification or if it's an actual move. If it's an actual move, then well done, because they really surprised me. Okay, 10k to go. One more climb, and then it'll be a false flat towards the line. Niels Poliet is catching the two others from UAE Formula UDC. No, he stopped. Okay, he's back on it. I don't understand what's happening, but cheers. Marco Haller is here as well at the front. Nice one. Good job by the Austrian. Attacks again. Is that Van der Poel? Yeah, it is. Of course, it's an Alpecin Phoenix rider. Who else could be apart from Mathieu Van der Poel? Miguel Angel Lopez, Michal Kwiatkowski, Zakarin. The peloton is trying to well, the leaders are showing their faces for the first time on this Giro. Bilbao pacing with Dominic Caruso in the wheel. Marco Haller is not going to hold on. Neither is Sonny Colbrelli, and neither is Wout Poels. Come on, pace you lot. Come on, chop chop. 5k to go. Attack once again from Diego. Actually, no, it's David Formolo. My bad. David Formolo has attacked. The purple jersey is still within us, of course, because it's Tom Dumoulin. I thought for a second it was someone random like Filippo Ganna or something, but no. Okay, Formolo's got a little bit of a lead, like a slight lead. Sorry for pushing the game that much, but I'm trying to be smart here, which is not something that I'm good at. Alright, let's launch a sprint. I'm going to be the first one to launch. I've got a little lead. But yeah, there are still some decent sprinters in this group. And the win today is for Alberto Bettiol, ahead of Niels Poliet and Michal Kwiatkowski. A finish that you could see on like the Ronde, for example. But now on the Giro stage as well. Dominic Caruso brings home a very nice 4th position. Pio Bilbao finishes in 18th place. Love that from you, son. Oh, Bernal lost a minute. Egan Bernal lost a minute today. That's the first big thing on this Giro. Right, win today for Alberto Bettiol. The issue, the question now I have, where is Bernal? He's there with Primož Roglic. He has lost 32 seconds. That is the first L for Bernal. Now, the thing is, I said I'm not going to compete for the GC. So I don't know why I'm really surprised by that. Like why why I care, sorry, about Bernal being dropped. But at the end of this first episode, Domenico Caruso moves to the top 10, 10th position for him. Points wise, Viviani is still in the lead ahead of Sonny Colbrelli. Mountain wise, it's Davide Formolo in the lead. Besenwader is still Egan Bernal despite this, and Jumbo Visma leads the way in the team classification. But yeah, that was it for this first episode of the Giro, episode 13, I believe, of this on career mode. If you've enjoyed it, then please do leave a like down below. That would really mean a lot to me. Also, if you're new around here, I wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, and please do so. It's the big red button, and I shall see you in 3 days for episode number 14, second part of the Giro d'Italia. I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.